Well, let's say hello to Leighanne Evans live on location tonight for our weather at the Stanley Park Canadian Tire in Kitchener. Leighanne, as far as our Toy Mountain goes, it's broadcast day, and our radio partners have been live on the air there all day.
Yes, they have, Tony, and they still are this hour tonight. We got Virgin and Bounce here with us, and the Salvation Army's here. We've got lots of donations coming in. We're going to be accepting one of those donations right now from Cal Koteka, who is a Kitchener resident. It's great to see you.
Great, thanks for having me here.
Okay, you do a lot of work with lots of different charities around the region. Tell me about your donation tonight.
Well, this was inspired by my good friend Mike Conway, of course. When I saw him being interviewed by you, I got to do more. So I collect a lot of things for different charities and different organizations, and this is all because of the good-hearted community members of Kitchener-Waterloo who donated this at the teddy bear toss. So we do have extras to give to the Salvation Army.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Of course, the teddy bear toss at the Kitchener Rangers game.
Correct.
Cal, why do you do what you do and work so hard with different charities across the region? Because it's really impactful work. What drives you to do that?
I know when a child receives a gift, it might not be a lot for us, but for a child, it gives them a lot of hope. And I know I didn't have a lot of hope as a child myself. It was a very trying time for me as a child. But by good grace of Jesus Christ and his Savior of me, I'm able to give back to the community now as I'm in a position to because of him.
Well, thank you so much for dropping off this donation here for us tonight. Captain Kelly Fifield with the Salvation Army is here to accept that donation as well. What does it mean when residents in our community like Cal work so hard with charities across the region and give back like he's doing?
Yeah, I think it's so lovely to see businesses step up, but when an individual steps up, it just means a little bit more because we know that that person has taken their own time to be able to get support and to just even come out tonight and be able to see the smile on their face as they drop it off. It's just incredible, and we're very grateful.
Okay, thanks so much. And Cal, thank you for your generous donation. So if you're coming out to the Canadian Tire at Stanley Park in Kitchener, bundle up because it's a little bit cool, but we are inside where it's nice and warm here. You can come on down and help us collect donations for Toy Mountain and donate something yourself. Tony?
All right, Leighanne Evans at the Stanley Park Canadian Tire in Kitchener. Leighanne, thank you.
Hey, it's radio broadcast day down here at Canadian Tire at Stanley Park with my friends Ray and Luke from Virgin Radio. We're having a blast. We're raising donations. They even let me on the radio. Come down and join us. Canadian Tire, Stanley Park, and we'll have the full forecast coming up.
Back we go to the Stanley Park Canadian Tire in Kitchener. Leighanne Evans standing by tonight. Very special day, Leighanne. Radio broadcast day for the Toy Mountain campaign as we try to spread the word over as many airwaves as possible to help us build that mountain.
Yeah, Tony, and I think it's working because we've got our own mountain being built here at the Canadian Tire. Lots of people have been coming through the doors, bringing in donations, dropping off toys to help build Toy Mountain. We've got the Salvation Army on hand. Of course, we have our friends at Virgin Radio and Bounce Radio here with us too. There's lots happening, and we're going to be talking about a donation right now. We've got the U12 Kitchener Panthers here with us, and they're doing this donation in a really fun way. So they've raised around $350, and the guys are actually going to go shopping. So what are we going to be looking for when you're finding toys to drop off to Toy Mountain?
We have a list of toys that we have going from ages 6 to 16, I think. And there's a list of the toys that they want, and we're going to try to get as much as we can for each child.
Okay, that's perfect. And why do you guys think it's important to give back to other kids in the community who are in need this holiday season?
I think it's important to give back because some people don't get to have presents at Christmas, and we do, so it's important to give back so they can experience what we experience too.
How does it feel as a team to be able to be in this position to give back and get to work together as a team to collect the toys?
It feels great to give back to people, especially the 4 to 7 kids, because that's who me and my friend are giving to.
amazing. And we also have to talk about the upcoming baseball season. What are you guys looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to hitting a bunch of tanks and winning every tournament. Oh, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, you guys have fun shopping. We'll have to check back in after to see what toys you pick out and what you come up with. But yeah, they're going to head into Canadian Tire right now with that money that they raised and go do some shopping. Guys, thank you so much for coming and for donating to Toy Mountain and the Salvation Army. Okay, so we're going to be here at the Canadian Tire in Stanley Park in Kitchener through the rest of the hour. We're going to check in, hopefully see some more donations happening, but it's been a pretty solid night overall with lots of toys being collected over at the Toy Mountain. The Salvation Army has already taken some of those away. For now, Tony, I'll send it back to you in studio.
Encouraging to see. Okay, Leighanne Evans live on location. Thanks, Leighanne. Final check on the weather. Leighanne Evans standing by at the Stanley Park Canadian Tire in Kitchener radio broadcast day. Let's bring it home tonight, Leighanne.
Yes, exactly. And now we are here with Aaron from Canadian Tire. First, thank you for having us here for Toy Mountain Radio Broadcast Day. Tell me why it's important for you guys to be involved in a campaign like this one.
Yeah, you know, we've been involved with Toy Mountain for many years. We think it's so important to always give back to the community, to the children. So we have this here for you guys.
Yeah, a big surprise for Kelly and Corey with the Salvation Army.
$1,500 for you guys.
Perfect. From Canadian Tire, what does it mean for businesses like Canadian Tire to hop on board and donate in this capacity?
Yeah, I think Canadian Tire has always been an amazing support, whether that be supporting with the Toy Mountain and having that box here and giving financially. And we are so grateful to have the support of businesses like you.
Okay, amazing. Well, Aaron, thank you so much. Thank you to Canadian Tire. Thanks to the Salvation Army. It's been a great time here at Radio Broadcast Day. Let's take a look at the wake-up weather very quickly before we get back to you. Looking like a mix of sun and clouds when we're waking up here in Waterloo Region. Communities around us will be seeing some snowfall, and we do have the chance to see some flurry activity through the day, but overall looking like a pretty good end to the week. Just bundle up if you're heading outside because it is going to be quite chilly into the overnight hours. So again, a great radio broadcast day from Stanley Park Canadian Tire. Tony, back to you.
Okay, Leighanne, thank you very much, and thank you to all of our generous donors who've been stopping by at the Stanley Park Canadian Tire on this radio broadcast day. Boy, it's exciting to see that things are really starting to pick up as we head into, well, our final week now of the actual on-air portion of our campaign.